Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go through the snow here in Baltimore.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go street. Ready, right?
Gonna go right back to Henry. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
18, Pioneer. Street, street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Here's Richardson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
79.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Match, match. Let go.
They'll run. It's Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Second down throw for Richardson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lion. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18. Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Sanders on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Higgins sent in motion. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Shador. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Got it. Ready?
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. A troubling development here in this AFC title game.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on. He's taken down after a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Now Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Come on, rig alert, rig alert. Rig, rig. Street, street. Hey, smash. Set, hurt. Smash, smash. Ready.
Here's Henry. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for pickup of 3. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, they bought in Japan. See these reps take me in.
3rd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Head. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Bronco 80. 19, tuck. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
From the gun, Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
70 Lions. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
On 4th down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Underthrown and intercepted.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
In motion is Hunter. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
In motion is Hunter. Now Stewart on first down. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, Sanders in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Ready. Get it. 76, 70, hot 70.
Now it's Sanders. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Tight end going in motion here. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Hey. Cougar 19. Ready.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up second and 13.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Hot 70, hot 70. Warrior 70. Panther Street.
Richardson gonna look to throw on the run to the right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Cougar 19. Viking 18. Check smash, check smash.
They'll send their tight end left. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
That's a 43-yard loss. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. This is 3rd and 6.
Bronco 19, Tiger 19, 50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats.
In motion is Hunter.
Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play. Putting the tight end in motion. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Shador. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Ready, go.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead. Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
1918. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Street.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Hawk 70. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
They bring the tight end in motion. Inside the 35. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 60, 19 Tiger.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup is good for 29 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Tiger.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 37-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
18 Cardinals.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Steelers' 15-yard line.
60 Bison. Viking 18. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one's set down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
60 Bison.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Dragon 60. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Come on.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Come back, Ready?
To throw is Sanders. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 60 Eagles. 60. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
A second down throw for Richardson. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Ready, right?
On second down, Richardson. That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Now,
Here's first and 10.
First down.
79.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
14 more yards.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
First
70
down.
Timberwolves.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Contact
second and 2.
up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Ready up.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Ready. Viking 18.
Here's a design run. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. A troubling development here in this AFC title game.
Waste of time.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it with Henry, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this fourth down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge fourth down stop.
On the double. Cut back down. Viking 8-60.
Sanders from his own end zone. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
32-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 60 by 6.
They send the tight end in motion. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. He's inside the 35. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
70. Cougar 19.
Saquon. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Second and goal.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Third and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Steelers extend to a 24-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
79. Let's go. Trap 60, trap 6, Panther 60, Mustang 19. Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Richardson operating from the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Rolling right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They put Pickens in motion. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Still going. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Ravens 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
Bronco 80. Deputy. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing is Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
16 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Throwing Richardson. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore to gain of 43 yards.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
On play action, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come to life? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note.
In the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Pepper.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go.
They put Pickens in motion. Here's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Tag. 19-18.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this.
Ready, ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They put Pickens in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready. 60 by 6. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Now Richardson. They'll try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 26-yard line.
Hawks 70. Hawks. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw, it's Richardson. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.